Select committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol will be in order.
These false claims of election fraud.
A massive effort to spread false and fraudulent information.
The stuff that his people were shoveling out to the public was bullshit.
She said dead people are voting.
It was a combination of Italians, and Germans, and Yugoslavs, and the Venezuelans, something with the Philippines.
Indians are getting paid to vote.
Are you out of your effing mind?
It was not true.
He's become detached from reality. Crazy stuff.
What they were proposing, I thought was nuts.
They were idiotic claims.
Completely nuts.
Votes were still being counted. It's too early to tell, too early to call the race.
We should not go and declare victory until we had a better sense of the numbers.
I did not agree with the idea of saying the election was stolen and putting out this stuff, which I told the president was bullshit.
I respect Attorney General Barr, so I accepted what he was saying.
There's ketchup dripping down the wall, and there's a shattered porcelain plate on the floor. The president was extremely angry and had thrown his lunch against the wall.
After the election, what were the chances of President Trump winning the election?
None.
He delivered to the president pretty blunt terms that he was going to lose.
We would lose 9-0 in the Supreme Court.
The president's mind was made up.
Rather than accept the results of the election, he tried to convince the American people the election had been stolen.
Constitutional mischief.
Mark said something to the effect of, things might get real bad.
I don't want to hear any other effing words coming out of your mouth, no matter what, other than orderly transition.
President Trump summoned a violent mob and directed them illegally to march on the United States Capitol.
Mr. Cipollone said, we're going to get charged with every crime imaginable.
For anyone who didn't understand how violent that event was, I saw it, I documented it, and I experienced it.
The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel.
I documented the crowd turn from protesters to rioters to insurrectionists.
I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me.
The anger and the profanity.
Let my people in.
The vice president had refused to get into the car, and the vice president had said something to the effect of, "You're not the one behind the wheel."
Aware of the rioters' chance to hang Mike Pence, the president responded, Mike Pence, quote, deserves it.
The mayor was definitely intoxicated.
I didn't mind being characterized as being part of Team Normal.
Is it fair to say that election defense fund was another marketing tactic?
Yes.
The big lie was also a big ripoff.
He lied to his supporters and the country.
Corruptly pressured state legislators and election officials to change election results.
He lost, but he betrayed the trust of the American people. The people had voted him out, and the courts upheld the will of the people.
His staff insisted that President Trump call off the attack. He would not.
Did you ever hear the president ask for law enforcement response?
No.
You did get to see the president without an appointment.
We did.
I didn't understand how they had gotten in.
Our investigation goes forward. We continue to receive new information.
All this to keep Trump in office.
He must be accountable.
We must seek the testimony under oath.
He is required to answer for his actions.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Issue a subpoena for relevant documents and testimony under oath from Donald John Trump.